Hi there and welcome to another Tool Time. I'm Nicola Chatham, and in this segment I want to share with you some of my favourite tools, things that I find really useful out in the garden and that will hopefully point you in the direction of some worthwhile places to invest your money in some good tools. Sometimes they don't cost much, sometimes they do. This week, I'm sorry to say, they do. What am I talking about? Secateurs. Now I'm sure there's lots of gardeners out there who are very happy with a cheap pair of secateurs and they get great value out of them, and that's great. This one I went along to a very clever nurseryman in Nambour, and he upsold me. He upsold me on a pair of what are they called? Felcos? Yeah, Felco. And when he pulled them out, he's like, you know, just have a feel of those, and put them in my hand, and oh, they're just a pleasure. You click them closed like that, and then just with a little squeeze they unlock, and it makes using them an absolute pleasure. I know it's silly, but they're also lovely spring loaded, so they're nice and easy on your hands, and they're beautiful and sharp. And when he told me the price, it was like buying a new pair of sunglasses. I don't spend much on sunglasses, and I said, oh gee, you know, I can't spend that much on a pair of secateurs because I won't look after them. And he said, if you spend this much on them, then you will. And it was funny because he was right. I have looked after them. I've oiled them, and I've kept them pretty clean after each use. But my favourite way of keeping track of them, because I said, I'll lose them. I'll lose these things, you know, and like they were $70. I don't want to lose $70 in the garden under some mulch, you know. And he said, well, get yourself one of these. Ta-da! And I love it. It's like being a kid when I used to play in the bush, and my brother and I and our friend Andy would go out and we'd have a little tool belt, and we had rolls of toilet paper and some matches, and we'd head off into the bush. I don't know how my mother trusted us to go away, but she did, and I'm so glad she did because it was so fun. And whenever I put on my tool belt to go out into the garden, I would feel like, ooh, you know, it's kind of exciting and fun. And it means that I automatically just whip out my little secateurs and pop them back in, and I haven't misplaced them once. So whether or not you do spend $70 on secateurs, I think that it's worthwhile getting a pouch and a belt, because that way, no matter how much you've spent on them, you're going to know where they are and you've got a good place to put them back when you've finished your job. So I hope that little tool tip was useful for you, and if you enjoyed it, please like it and share it with your friends, and we'll see you again next week. I'm Nicola Chatham. Ciao!